talked about this earlier. You love Data. Everyone loves Data. But I love Geordie and Data's friendship and like the one they shared. And do you think there was anything about each other that kind of drew them to each other and like why they were close?
That's actually a pretty good question. In the original audition sides for The Next Generation, there was a scene that they wrote where Geordie and Data decide to form a team. And that is that scene never made it into the final script, but the nature of their friendship did. They called themselves the perceivers. Geordie's eyes and Data's brain sort of saw the world in a very similar way. They saw the truth of how things are. It was impossible for them to see artifice or bullshit. They saw the world the way it really truly is. And as I say, even though that scene didn't make it into the pilot, Encounter at Farpoint, the relationship between the two did.
All right, let's go behind his individual.
Tall white guy, yeah. Tall white guy.
Tall white guy. He gets off of a step stool and comes up. I tricked my way into the question.
Absolutely, reading was foundational to me as a little boy. Watching you teach us that, I have strong memories, and also Geordie and Star Trek and teaching to expand my mind in those ways. I wanted to ask if you had an experience where it was made evident to you the way that you had affected someone's life. If there's a special experience to you that you'd be willing to share at a time where it was made very clear to you how you had deeply affected someone else's life. Does that make sense?
It happens every day. Every day I encounter someone who comes up to me and says, I'm a writer, a teacher, a special effects supervisor, a beekeeper, a paleontologist because of an episode of Reading Rainbow. And that's freaking awesome, right? It's awesome. I'm the son of an English teacher, right? And to have grown up and become, you know, an advocate for childhood literacy, for literacy in general, but especially, you know, literacy at that critical stage. The whole idea of Reading Rainbow was to meet kids where they were, right? Sitting in front of a television in the 80s, and then take them where we wanted them to go. It was really counterintuitive to use television as that medium of connection, right? But it worked. It worked. And all of the result.
As a final thought, Lavar, what are some of the things that we can do here in the audience to kind of protect that institution that is under assault in some places?
Don't go for the bullshit, you know? And you don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to take anybody's word for it. Because you are literate in at least one language, you can read up on it yourself. You have the ability to self-educate, inform yourselves. There's a lot of misinformation out there. A lot of people trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Don't go for the okie doke. The world is full of bullshit, but you have discernment and you have the power to figure this out on your own. Do that. It is the only saving grace of this republic.
Thank you so much.
Peace and blessings, y'all. I'll see you next time, but you don't have to take my word for it.